Hey everyone, my name is Danielle. Welcome to my channel, Extraordinary Danielle if you're new, and welcome back if you're returning. Today I'm really excited to talk to you about 6 very versatile and multifunctional small leather goods from Louis Vuitton. Now, I'm sure there's a lot more than 6 that we could talk about, but I chose 6 from my personal collection so I could talk to you about how they wear, how I use them, and the different functions that I have found for them in my day-to-day and week-to-week use. I'm going to start with my oldest piece of my collection first and move forward to my most recent piece. The first piece that I added to my collection was the key pouch, and this is kind of an iconic piece that everybody talks about, but for good reason. I really like this piece, and I do think it does have several different ways that you can use it. It does have this little clip inside. A lot of people like to use this as a key ring. They attach their keys to this, and they either put their keys inside the pouch or just leave the keys dangle. I personally never use this for keys. Actually, that's not true. I did very briefly, but mostly I use this as a wallet or a catch-all for years. I really loved using it for that purpose, and it worked really, really well, especially in small handbags or in tote bags. I really like doing that. The other thing about this is you can use this little clip to attach it inside of a tote bag or attach it outside of a handbag as a bag charm, or just to have access to the things you want to reach right away, which is really convenient. So there's a couple different ways that people like to use this piece, and I do think that it is a really good piece to have in your collection. The second piece that I got is the 6-ring key holder, and honestly, at first I didn't understand the value to this. I didn't really understand what the purpose was, but now that I have several luxury handbags, I understand the purpose. Now, I will say for me, I ordered this from the website, and I did get it monogrammed with my initials, which I do really like because I don't ever plan on getting rid of this piece. And I do have all of my keys in here, including my car key. Now, a lot of people say that if you have an old school car key like I do and you still start your car and don't use a remote starter, that maybe it isn't a good piece. For me, I find that my car key is a little bit big to fit in here. I can do it, but a lot of times I just let the key dangle out. I don't really put it inside the key holder, and I do also use this as a business card holder and a wallet. I don't know if you can see that, but you can really see I have quite a bit tucked in there. So I have business cards, and I do have my driver's license and a debit card, and I just love this for the quick grab and go. If I want to just grab my keys and run out of the house for a quick errand and I don't want to take a handbag, or maybe I'm using a tote and I only have this, then this is so convenient for me. Now, there are some people that say they're not comfortable because both sides of this are open, so it's not like a traditional wallet where you have a bottom that is sewn in to catch your cards. I personally have never had an issue ever. I've had this for probably about 2.5 years, and I've never had an issue with it. I love this piece, and I think it has held up very well for me. I think it is really compact when you put it in a handbag, and I do like that a lot. This key holder from Louis Vuitton comes in a 4-ring key holder and a 6-ring key holder. I would really recommend the 6-ring key holder even if you don't have 6 keys to put inside, because of the fact that it also doubles as a card holder in the back. You've got that slot in the back, and I don't think the 4-ring key holder has that. The other thing about this too is the top metal part just slides out, and you can take off the key clips on the top if you don't want to use all 6, or if you don't want to have all 6 on there. The other thing that I do want to mention about the Louis Vuitton 6-ring key holder is that I did initially, before I got that one, I had a Chanel key holder in lambskin that I bought pre-loved, and I would say that that particular piece is in pretty tattered condition. Now, I live in the Midwest, so I went through a pretty harsh winter with it, and I dropped it in the snow, dropped it in rain puddles. I think I might have left it in the snow for a couple hours. It fell out of my purse and I didn't realize it was gone. So I really did beat that thing up, and it is noticeable now. It has not worn really well. Obviously, I do think that canvas is much more durable than lambskin, so I do recommend this canvas for a piece that you're going to use a lot, because in my experience and opinion, it has worn really well for me. The next piece that I want to talk about is this piece, and this is the Louis Vuitton Agenda in the PM size. Now, the Agenda comes in 3 sizes. It comes in the PM, the MM, and the GM size. I do happen to have all 3, and I really like them all, but this size is really great. I don't use it for this purpose, but you can use this actually as a wallet. I'll show you mine. So here's the inside of this Agenda, and this is why I think that this piece is very multifunctional. You can see that you've got your card slots here where you can hold your driver's license and credit cards. And then you've got a slip pocket back here. I have business cards back here. And I have not done this, but you could do this, and a lot of people really, really love doing this. They love to use this piece as a wallet. You can get inserts that you can put in here to hold credit cards, your driver's license, things like that, and people like to use pictures to separate the different compartments, and so that is really great. I have not used it for that. I just have different inserts in here, but you can use it to have notes, you can use it as a calendar, you can also kind of use it as a mini wallet. The other thing I like about this piece that is really great, it does come with a place to hold a pen. Now you do have to use a pen that is much smaller than a normal size pen. I got this particular pen right off of Amazon. I'll try to link this below for you in case you're interested. And then you can see here there is another slip pocket. So this particular piece has a lot of uses for it. So if you're looking for a piece that you can use as a grab and go, I would recommend the pmagenda. I think this is a really functional piece. I don't know whether this is available online or not. This might be sold out, but I do know that I did get this pre-loved and I got a really good deal on it, so you can find these pre-loved. I will also link my Louis Vuitton client advisor's information in the description box below if you did want to reach out to her and ask her whether this is an item she can get for you or not. That is another option as well. So the next item, this is the Kirigami in the smallest size. Now the Kirigami is a set. It's a 3-pouch set. It's kind of like those nesting dolls, and it's these 3 envelope pouches. So there's a large one, a medium one, and then this is the smallest size. I thought about getting the entire set, but I wasn't really sure what I would use the other 2 pouches for, but I really liked this smaller pouch. Now I just use this right now as a business card holder, but you can use it for a couple different things. Again, you could use it as a wallet, you could put cards in there. So can you see the thickness of my cards? That's the amount of cards that I kept in the Kirigami. Now that's a stretch, that's really the max that I would recommend you keep. When I first got this, it was a tighter fit. It does take a little bit for the canvas to stretch out, but it will do that. Now, I have some items sitting right here because I want to show you some other uses that you can use for this. I know you could use it as a coin pouch. I know some people do that. So since I've taken the business cards out of here, let's see what else might fit in here. I've never used this for anything but business cards, but let's just play around and see. So I do have this little thing of hand sanitizer. Let me see if this fits. Oh wow, look at this, you guys. That fits perfectly. That really is nice. That actually fits absolutely perfectly. Hand sanitizer is definitely something that I would not put loose in one of my handbags for fear that it would leak and get all over my handbag. So that's an option. Another potential option might be breath mints, cough drops, candies, and then I have a little like hair tie. Look what I have. I'm fairly certain that he won't watch the video, but maybe he will. My client Tyler for my birthday recently bought me a bag of chocolates. These are my favorite, dark chocolate. I love dark chocolate, so let's see. This fits really good. So in here I have a couple of hard candies, a piece of chocolate, and a couple of hair ties. That fits nicely. Chocolate, again, is something that I would never carry loose in my handbag without putting it in something else. So as you can see, this does have different purposes that you can use it for, and I do think it is just so cute. I love the little envelope shape. I really like this piece and I enjoy having it in my collection. The next pieces were big pieces on my wish list, and I got them both around the same time, and they are the mini pochettes. And you can see, I'll hold them close. I wanted these specifically, and I'll tell you why. I really wanted this one because this one reminds me of a vacation I took with my kids. We were able to take a cruise last year right before COVID hit and everything shut down, and this one just really reminds me of that time because of the ship, and I really just thought it was so cute. And then this right now is my only piece that I have in the Azure canvas, which is the lighter canvas, and I wanted this piece for summer. I thought that this was so cute. The bags on the front with the birds are iconic bags that are popular, and I just really loved this piece because, you know, I love handbags and I wanted a piece in the Azure for the summer. The reason I decided to get these in the limited edition prints is because I wanted to use these in a variety of different ways. To be honest with you, I'm not really big on the small bag trend. In fact, I've sold a few of my bags that were smaller because I didn't find them functional. I will be doing a video on this channel coming up on the luxury pieces that I've sold and why I sold them. So if you don't want to miss that, make sure you subscribe and you ring the bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. And you know what, you guys, if you like videos on luxury fashion, lifestyle, and beauty, I would love it if you would subscribe and join my family if you haven't already. That would be great. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well, because I am over there with different content, and I do Instagram live videos on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. So, getting back to this. This piece I really did enjoy wearing in the summer, and I actually, even though I'm not into the mini bag trend, I did wear both of these pieces as mini bags, as handbags, and I will be doing a video specifically on the mini pochette and the different ways that I've styled this and worn this. I really enjoyed doing this, and I do that with a longer crossbody strap, and I will show you that in another video. But I do find these pieces very multifunctional, as do a lot of other people, and that's why you hear so much talk about these. A lot of people do say that these are some of the favorite small leather goods that they have in their collection, and for good reason. So let's take a look at this one. This is the one that I'm currently using. Although I use it sometimes as a mini bag, as a handbag, I do use it most often as a catch-all in a tote bag or in a bigger handbag, and that's what I'm using it for now. This isn't a what's in my bag, but let me just show you really quick. I like to carry my AirPods in there, and I have my AirPods in this little case. Now, you could take your AirPods out of this and just put them loose in there, and that would take up less room. But I find with these are so small that I do like to have them in something else just so that I don't lose them and I can keep track of them a little bit better. Mints, a lip balm, flossers for your teeth, I have several of those. A mini lipstick, a Tom Ford lipstick, I love this lipstick. Some hard candy. My mouth gets dry because I talk a lot at work, so I always keep some hard candy in there. And then I have this little clippy thing. This is one of those things you can clip onto a table and hang your bag so it doesn't have to go on the floor or on the table. So that's what I currently have in here, but I did bring some other items so we can take a look at what else might fit in here. Just for reference, the key pouch and the Kirigami both fit in here. You can also fit a pen in here as well. Okay, these hand sanitizing wipes do not fit. You could probably get a smaller package that would fit. I have this tiny little brush, and that actually fits. This right now is a little bit more bulgy than I would normally like. I probably wouldn't keep it like this. Maybe I could play around with it a little bit and see, but just for reference, if you want to carry a couple card holders, you can. They fit in here. My phone doesn't fit in here. I have an iPhone 8 Plus. I would say if you have an older phone or a much smaller phone, that might fit in here. Usually I carry this as a handbag when I'm wearing something else that has pockets that I can just slip my phone into a pocket and then just use this as a mini bag. Moving along, because I don't want this video to get too long, this is my most recent purchase, and I will do a dedicated video specifically on this piece, going in a little more detail on this piece. This is the Recto verso card holder. Now, aside from the name, which sounds like a medical procedure or a disease, I don't know who named this piece, I love this piece. I think it is so multifunctional. Before I open it, actually, I'll show you. So on the front, it's got this snap button closure. Right now I have business cards in there and some money. Oh, I didn't know I had money. That's nice. Always nice to find some extra money. On the back, this part is leather and there's card holders. It's got that really beautiful shiny gold hardware that I love. And then the side zips, and it actually zips all the way down. So you can see it's pretty wide and it stretches really well. So right now in here, I have cash, but the great thing about this, you guys, look at this. The same holder as the key pouch. So it's like the key pouch and a card holder and a little wallet all in one. And the opening, you guys, is really, it's pretty big. Sometimes with Louis Vuitton canvas, small leather goods, people say that the canvas isn't pliable, it doesn't stretch as well. People might advise that you go for leather rather than the canvas. The inside of this is leather, so I find this piece to be super comfortable and easy to use. I find that this middle section does stretch a lot, and I do find that card holders on the back are really easy to get your cards in and out. I haven't had any kind of problems. So absolutely, I love this piece. I love it so much. This was really hard to get. My client advisor from Louis Vuitton did get me this piece, so thank you, Nicole. I'm really enjoying this if you happen to see this video. But like I said, I will link her information in the description box below if you do want to reach out to her, because I will tell you this is a new piece from Louis Vuitton and it has been sold out on the website, so I did have to go through Nicole to get this piece, but I love this piece. So that is it, you guys. That's my 6 pieces. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Like this video if you do like it, and share it with someone that would enjoy the contents of this video. I will see you in my next video, and don't forget, beauty begins the moment you decide to be yourself, and confidence is the most important accessory that you can wear.